Yo, it's your boy Marita boy back up in this thing, man. Shit just got real. Shots fired. Shot just got fired in the YNW Melly case. Let me get my little notes together. Ooh, we got some notes. Hit that like button on the way in. Okay. Hit that like button on the way in. Shit just got real in the YNW Melly case. Shout out to Nell Bowen. Shout out Hines the 16th. We finna get into it. I'm gonna go live twice. Shout out John Doe TV. Look, I'm gonna go live later on tonight. I gotta go to work, but I did want to go live with y'all before I went to work, so we could get into it. Hit that like button on the way in, right? Check this out. This what I'm gonna do, right? This what I'm gonna do real quick, right? I actually have the deposition. So Melly's girlfriend, right? Her mama, her deposition is out, right? And the internet been going crazy about this deposition because she basically is telling Melly's interaction with her daughter after the murder, and she telling, you know, little bits and pieces and let you know how he was acting, what he was saying, how he was trying to cover shit up after it happened. So we're gonna get a little bit more time, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video from the Cuff Boys, right? If you ain't never watched Cuff Boys, he on YouTube. He got over 1 million subscribers, but he did a very good job of summarizing what was going on. And then once we listen to what he's saying, then I'm gonna go into my notes. And we're gonna dissect this because it's very, 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 very damning evidence. You see what I'm saying? And this for all the people that was on the fence as to like, I don't know whether he did or whether he didn't. Listen, man. It ain't looking good for Jit. Not from what I got. Hit that like button on the way in. Shout out Black Watch. Hit that like button on the way in. Shout out Z. What's up, boo? So look, I'm finna play the Cuff Boys.
Learn what it takes to get into
play the Cuff Boys.
From sportscasting to marketing, content creation.
Moves to suppress all evidence obtained in relation to cellular phone 772. Okay, where?
Okay, I'm finna play the Cuff Boys because he pretty much gonna break down and highlight some of the damning evidence against Melly that's in this deposition that is coming from his girlfriend's mama. You know his girlfriend's mama, you know the one he was going at the time, the one they say he called right after the whole situation. I'm gonna stop it. We're gonna talk about the little stuff that he talking about, and then after it's over, we're gonna go over it all, and I'm gonna go over my notes. So, and we also gonna talk about Sack, boy. Sack, wow, boy. Listen, boy, Sack don't even play. Boy, Sack wanted Melly and his girlfriend. Boy, Sack don't give a damn. Rest in heaven to Sack, man. Rest in heaven to Juvie. I be talking shit about Sack, but man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still wholeheartedly don't believe Sack deserved to die. Not for none of this shit that he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn, but Sack was wild, old boy. Sack didn't give a fuck, boy. Check this out, though. This is the Cuff Boys video on Melly's girlfriend's mama's deposition. Shout out Dream Dog. Shout out David Simi. Check this out though.
Sack sent your daughter some rather provocative pictures. So as we all know, YNW Melly is currently fighting for his freedom. The trial doesn't start until June, but I noticed today that the deposition of Melly's girlfriend's mother was public for people to see. And in this deposition are some crazy new details that I didn't know about at least. Allegedly, YNW Sakchaser sent nudes to Melly's girlfriend. Yeah, you heard me correctly. That sounds like a motive to me. Here we go. I'm gonna read this deposition right now. Melly's girlfriend's mom, and she got arrested actually like 6 months ago because she was avoiding her deposition. That's a whole other.
Okay, so that goes back to what I told y'all. Remember I told y'all that Melly's girlfriend's mama, they picked up in Turks and Caicos or whatever the fuck. Oh, actually, it was the Virgin Islands. Whatever. That's where the Turks and Caicos at. Whatever the fuck. I don't know. But she was running. She was running. She did not want to come to trial. She did not want to give a deposition. She was running. And word on the grapevine is tracked them, paid her to go there. You see what I'm saying? But they came and got her motherfucking ass anyway. Goddamn the United States, they came and got her ass and forced her to give a deposition. And this is it.
When she finally got deposed, basically what they're trying to say is that...
One question I gotta ask. If he innocent, why is she running? If he innocent, why is tracking them paying her to go there? Check this out, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
He never called his mom after the murder like everyone else reported. I think I even reported that like a year ago. Holmes' deposition testimony regarding the time of her call to Melly's mom and where Melly's mother was geographically located at the time of the call directly refutes the conjecture which the court posited and claimed Demons failed to refute. Why do these lawyers use all these big words, bro? Basically what they're trying to say, Melly never called his mom. That's what the defense is saying here, and that they shouldn't get a warrant on his T-Mobile phone because that was all bullshit, and she never said that to the detective. Okay, this...
So you hear what they saying, right? No, we talking about Melly's girlfriend's mom, not his mama, his girlfriend's mom. So what Melly defense is trying to say is, he never called his mama. That's what they trying to say. They trying to say he never called his mama. You know why they trying to say that? They trying to say that so that they can say that the state didn't have grounds to subpoena to get his phone, to go through his phone. They're trying to get slick here. They're trying to say, hey, he didn't call his mama. So why do y'all so the evidence that y'all find in his phone should be inadmissible. Same phone Track gave up. His dog. See, watch your friends.
Explaining more here. The T-Mobile warrant was sought and issued on October 29, 2018. The most relevant and material allegation made it establish probable cause for issuing the warrant, his phone number. Jamel Demons placed a call to his mother just after the shooting, requesting she come and pick him up. The warrant is false as it would be inexplicable for such relevant information to have been excluded from the reports associated with the case. The second most material allegation in the affidavit is an allegation for which there was no support. They're trying to deny that that's his phone number in general. The defense is trying to deny that this number is his phone at all. This sounds a lot like...
So what the defense trying to do is they trying to everything they can to get the evidence in the phone thrown out. First, they're trying to say he didn't call his mama. So y'all should not be able to get his phone, go through it, and find and use the evidence against him. Then the second stipulation they trying to say is, hey, that ain't even his phone number. I don't know what y'all talking about. That ain't even his phone number. They try everything they can to get that goddamn phone thrown out.
Michael Boatwright from the X case, dude. When Michael Boatwright, the guy that shot and killed X, when they knew his phone was like the big deal breaker here, they tried to deny that being his phone. So now they're trying to say that that's not his phone. Wherefore, Demons respectfully moves to suppress all evidence obtained in relation to cellular phone 772 as a result of the... So what this is a motion to suppress hearing. I have had a couple motions to suppress hearings. And what they are is before your trial, your lawyer try to get evidence thrown out. Excuse me. I actually had some weed thrown out like that one time. I had a motion to suppress hearing, and the judge actually threw the weed charge out, which made them dismiss my whole weed charge. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get the phone evidence thrown out. Issuance of T-Mobile warrant requesting an evidentiary hearing in the motion. He took notes on his notepad and authored the T-Mobile search warrant affidavit 2 or 3 days after the shooting. He did not preserve the notes, so he threw the notes away. And, you know, the defense is going to have a field day with him throwing away the notes. What that means is basically he did an entire T-Mobile search warrant based off something that he only has in his brain. You know what I mean? That there was no physical. After the T-Mobile search warrant was issued, the detective obtained records that corroborated Melly's mom's statement that there was a phone call between her and Melly after the shooting. So they're capping.
So they found out it was a phone call. See what I'm saying? It was a phone call. They say Melly called his mama and they say he called his girlfriend. But but Melly's defense is saying he didn't call his mama. But they done found out that's cap.
They're trying to say it's not his phone, bro. I'm pretty sure it's your phone, Melly. Who else would they be calling? All right, now we got Melly's girlfriend's mom.
Oh, you right, Dream Doll. Jamie is, I got it in my notes. Dream Doll is absolutely right. Melly's mama is the one said he called her. See what I'm saying? I told you she's slow. I told you I got big guns. Slow bitch.
Her deposition, all transcripted right here. So I'm going to try to read some of it and see what was said. This could get interesting, boys. I don't think anyone's ever seen this. So this is right after she was arrested in the Virgin Islands for avoiding her deposition.
So this is Melly's girlfriend's mom's deposition, like they say, right after she was arrested from running, from trying to hide, from not wanting to be involved, give a deposition because Tracknum, word through the grapevine, because I already knew that Tracknum paid her to go where she went. I actually talked about it in one of these segments with y'all. I glossed over. I actually had it wrong though. I think I said Melly's girlfriend, but when I double back and showed, after I double back and fact checked some more of my stuff from some of my sources, they corrected me. They say it was Melly's girlfriend's mama. So this is what he talking about. So your boy was on now. Your boy was on.
Here we go. You knew him since when? She enters 2018. I met him through my daughter. I was told that she had a new boyfriend. I knew he was in the music industry. Did you ever see Melly argue with anyone? Not anyone outside of my daughter. They would argue, but she would curse him out and he would curse her out. Typical boyfriend-girlfriend situation. Yeah, that's why I talked to him a lot, because he would always call me because she would try to destroy his property or things like that. All right. Toxic behavior right there, boys. No, he didn't do anything to her. He would try to calm her down. Yes, because she took a bat and kind of went through his house and bashed his TVs and stuff. All right, Melly had to be cheating, boys. 100%. He had to be cheating, right? Because she caught him with some girls in the house. What did I say? I swear I did not know that. They called it the one.
Melly went both ways, boy. Melly, boy, it's about Melly, boy, boy, go eat, boy. Melly wanted sack. And he wanted, well, no, he won't sack no more. That was the problem. He won't sack no more. But Melly, hey, at least Melly was getting him some. I told y'all Melly wasn't gay no more.
W house. Zach was living there. Juvie was living there. August and September of 2018, so like a month or two before they died. Bortland was living there too. Drew, the film guy, Drew filmed it, was living there. Okay, I did not know that. Are you aware that there was a shooting? Yes, sir. When did you become a...
Are you looking for more?
So Drew filmed it, lived there too. Drew filmed it, lived with Melly too.
You become aware of the shooting? I think it was the morning after the shooting. Do you recall the date? No, I don't recall the date. How did you become aware of it? My daughter, we were in bed. She was like laying next to me and she woke up screaming that there had been a shooting. I asked him if he was okay. Melly was on the other line. You recognize the voice? Yes. So Melly called his girlfriend that morning. Did you know what phone? I can't remember exactly what phone it was. I'm led to believe that a lot of guys used each other's phones over a period of time. Is that correct? Yes, they did. So this sounds a lot like the X case where they tried to say they were using each other's phones. I find that unrealistic. I don't know about you, but I don't use my friends' phones at all. Like, that's just not a thing. That's just me.
So they trying to, you see how they trying to weasel their way out these phone calls. Is he innocent? I got a question for y'all. If he's innocent, what's all of this shit going on for? That's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, we have to, some of us, not all of us, some of us are, we pretty much on the common sense way of thinking. But at some point, some of these people out here need to have common sense. If he is innocent, why is all of this smoke and mirrors, cloak and dagger shit? Let's go.
But said that, I'm not sure exact words, but something to the effect of Zach and Juvie had been in a drive-by shooting. Okay, did he say he was present, they asked? Oh shit, here we go. He didn't say he was present, no. Did he say anything else about it? He said that, he was scared, he wanted for me to come pick him up. When you called the night of the shooting, Melly was telling you told Bortland was around. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about Bortland, no sir. You talk to Bortland about the shooting? No, I haven't talked to Bortland at all. Me and him got into Instagram kind of argument, but I haven't spoken to him. What did you get into an argument over? Why was she arguing with Bortland? He was basically kind of picking with Mariah about Melly's new girlfriend. Why was Melly's girlfriend's mom arguing with his friend? What is going on here? So far, she's not
That bitch slow too.
anyone, to be honest. Sakchaser and Juvie, I didn't know that I didn't even know they were deceased at the time. She didn't know that they were dead. Melly didn't tell them. Melly didn't.
So you see what I'm saying? So Melly was telling his girlfriend about the situation, talking to his girlfriend, but he didn't even tell her that Sack and Juvie was dead. Now, if your friends got killed, that's the first fucking thing you're gonna tell your girl. The first fucking thing. Let's continue.
Tell them on the phone that they died? That's confusing. Did you have any other conversations with Melly as you were driving down? No. See any photographs or pictures? No. When you first saw Melly, do you recall what he was wearing? I think he had a basketball shorts t-shirt on. Did you see any blood or anything on him? No, I didn't. Why the fuck would he have blood on him 12 hours later? Come on now. Anyone with a brain would clean that shit off. Did you ever ask your daughter if she knew anything about the shooting? Yes, I did. And when was that? Initially, people were saying a little stuff to me, and it had me thinking that something fishy was going on. So I asked her, like, what's going on? And at the time, she said she was scared. She was kind of getting threats and stuff from different people. Threats from Melly? No. Not at the time, no. I guess from the victims' families and friends. I didn't know that the victims' families and friends were already accusing Melly of something. Damn. They were thinking that she was...
Okay, so I told y'all, I think I told y'all this a year ago, right? So when, I think it was Morrell, I could be wrong, but when Juvie's brother got wind of the situation, they pretty much at the gate felt like it was some bullshit. When they told him it was a drive-by and all this bullshit, they out the gate pretty much sniffed that shit out as bullshit, right? He damn near got into it with Track. It damn near was a situation, but it got kind of, you know, they did squash it, but it was damn near about to they were about to go through it, because what Track was telling them, they did not believe that shit. And as you can see, they didn't even believe the shit. They was even at the girlfriend neck. Now, I never knew this. I don't even know how true this is as far as like they was threatening the girlfriend. I'll double check that. But what I'm trying to tell you is people felt like Melly shot these boys. Some of them felt like they're out the gate. And the ones that didn't feel like that was the ones that was getting paid. The ones that they was throwing money around. I'm telling you, they were throwing money around. How the fuck this lady end up? How the fuck they had to go get this lady from the Virgin Islands? Because I had already heard. Track them paid her to go down there and hide.
Something or knew something. Did you know which victim's family? I think it was Juvie's family. They were threatening Melly's girlfriend. Yeah. Well, they were telling her to be careful and watch her back, saying stuff like that to her. Did she ever tell you that Melly told her anything about the shooting? No, she never. I asked her over and over again. She never said anything like that to me. When the police detective Moretti spoke to you, did you say anything about a FaceTime message or anything? Yes. And did you see anything? I saw him standing. I can't even remember if it was like an apartment. I don't know if it was like a wooded area, a bushy area. What? Bro was running through the woods. I did see him briefly. It was dark. I can't remember exactly the alley of the background. Could you tell if it was near the hospital where the two individuals were? No, I couldn't. Did Moretti tell you that there was no FaceTime found on her phone? Yeah, he did tell me that. Wait, what? There was no FaceTime found on her phone. There's no record of this FaceTime? He told me he had a Snapchat message of my daughter and that my daughter could possibly be charged with accessory after the fact. Everything kind of made me flip out a little bit. Did any of the detectives telling you that the phone records indicate Melly never called her? He told her that there was no FaceTime message and asked me how the FaceTime message went. But he said there wasn't one. I think he asked if Melly had another phone or something like that. Do you recall the detective telling you that there's nothing on Twitter or direct messaging on your daughter's phone? No, I don't remember saying that. Okay, were you aware that Sack sent your daughter some rather provocative pictures?
Do it, Sack. My boy give a damn.
What? What am I reading right now? Were you aware that Sack sent your daughter some rather provocative...
Hey, look. Sack don't give a... Hey, listen, y'all. Sack don't give a fuck, boy. Sack didn't give a fuck, boy. For real, boy. On everything, boy. Shout out this Chicks 1,000, man. Listen, Sack didn't give a fuck, boy. But look, so you heard they say the wooded area. Didn't I tell you they say Melly left the seat like he did, like I don't know exactly what the scene or down the street or whatever. But Portland went and took the bodies to the hospital. They got cell phone records showing Melly running away from an area. I don't know if it's the exact same area where they were shot at. I don't know if it was down the street, but he ran. He left. You see what I'm saying? And they know he was on foot because of the speed that the cell phone be moving.
Yes, I am. You saw those pictures. I didn't see them, but she called me and they came over. She was in Tallahassee during the time and she told me about them. There were pictures of his penis. Did you ask her why in the hell he would? I didn't have.
So now what they talking about is Sak's son, Melly's girlfriend, a picture of his thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? My boy was a flasher. My boy was flashing. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I'm just saying, full disclosure. It may or may not be some pictures of me floating around it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? From a couple different girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though. I'm telling you in case it come out one day in the future, you know, after this channel blow up and a couple of my magenta exes want to come and try to do me like DJ Academic or something. I'm telling you now, it may or may not be a couple pictures of the boy, you know what I'm saying, standing out there like they're here. You know what I'm talking about? Just, you know, hey, I was in a relationship. You know, we do things like that. You know, we do shit like that. You know, you girls sing some shit and I sing my shit back. I be like, baby, this yours. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, man. You know, so I'm just telling you. I'm telling my own goddamn business. You feel what I'm saying? Bitch ain't gonna shame me in the future. You feel what I'm saying? I told you anything I do, I'm not ashamed of it. So, and I'm not a hypocrite. So, you know, I'm just letting y'all know. Your boy, it may or may not be a couple, you know, photos of your boy circling around. I'm just saying, though. Now, the difference between me and Sak, the difference between me and Sak sending him to his homeboy girlfriend. Like, you out of pocket, Sak. You out of pocket. You got to send them things to your girl, man. And your girl send you pictures back of her thing. You know, we grown. Like that little baby say, I'm grown. I'm the daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know, hey, if the things ever come around, it's me.
To ask her why, we kind of already knew that he was kind of weird like that. What do you say weird? What do you mean perverted? Okay. Whoa. This detective is...
So you know what she just said? She said that they already knew that Sak was weird, that Sak was perverted. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all. She say they had already knew that Sak was perverted. So it was like nothing out of the ordinary for him.
That YNW Sakchaser allegedly sent nudes to YNW Melly's girlfriend. Now that sounds like it could be a motive for Melly to be very upset at him. What is going on here, boys? So at one point, the detective said they were going to charge Melly's girlfriend because of a Snapchat message right here, accessory after the fact. I would imagine they're just trying to scare them into talking. Did you receive any text messages from anybody concerning this case? She basically says that Melly's mom and her have talked a little bit. Nothing to the effect of don't go to court or don't testify, anything of that nature. Basically, you know, I cursed her out a few times. I'm not going to lie, because I could be a little, you know, my mouth could be a little firecracker, and I felt like my life wouldn't be going through this if it wasn't for her and her son, you know. So I've been cursing her out and stuff like that. So Melly's mom and his girlfriend's mom were arguing because obviously she's blaming Melly for the whole situation. But as we sit here today, you don't know who did it. I don't know who did it. You don't know who was present. Who was present or who wasn't present. So she doesn't know anything. At least you know that Melly and his family have not applied any pressure on you. Is that correct? That's correct. Okay, now the state of Florida talks to her. Here we go. Do you know if the FaceTime call, Apple, if it was like an Instagram video chat? I didn't really look at it. I just saw his face. Then I bring up Portland and Melly's girlfriend's mom talking. I was kind of antagonizing him because he was kind of threatening, picking with my daughter. What message are we talking about? My daughter didn't tell Melly or he would never get out. He hypothetically told her. He didn't tell them people what he told her, or there would never be any getting out for him. What?
So you hear what he's saying? So now this is that was the defense talking with Melly's girlfriend's mom. But now this is the state talking to her, right? And she said that my daughter didn't tell on Melly, because if she would have told on, because her daughter told, and Melly told her daughter, if she don't tell the police the exact same thing he told her to say, he is never gonna get out again. Now, is this the words of an innocent man to y'all? I'm just saying. Listen, I don't know what happened. I'm telling some real shit. I always try to preference this, whatever the fuck. I always try to preference this as I don't know what the fuck happened. I just know what my common sense tell me happened. I just know what the fuck I'm reading, and I know what the fuck it looks like to me. I got a decent level of reading comprehension, and I fucking know, you know what I'm talking about, what the fuck this shit look like. Now, if he innocent, what the fuck is doing all this for? The girl just said that he told her to tell the police what he told her to tell them. If not, he ain't never getting out again. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's a powerful statement, and it's also a powerful statement to tell your girlfriend, because you got to think now, I'm Melly, right? I'm popular, I'm famous, I'm doing songs with all these famous people and shit like that. They're right. You my girlfriend. If you tell don't tell these people what I told you to tell them, I'm never gonna get out. So your chance at having this glamorous life and being my girlfriend and living in these mansions and having all this money and these fancy cars and taking all these trips, they gone. So I'm saying a lot of younger, and this is a young girl too, a lot of young girls, you know, they probably would go with that because, you know, motherfucker want to live nice one day, and she actually got a hold of the bag. You my nigga, right? So keep my secret. Keep my secret, and when and once we get through this, I'm gonna bless you. You're gonna be in all these mansions and shit like this and shit like that there. But what secret should it be to keep if you didn't do the shit? So this girl, she knew he did it, right? The mama, at some point, because you know the girl done talk to her mama, she a young girl, she ain't finna keep all this shit inside. The mama know more than what she's saying too. That's how her ass end up down there in them goddamn islands, because I'm telling you, they say track them, paid her to go down there in them islands, man. But the police, when they got her motherfucking ass, when they pulled her ass off under them palm trees, no.
Let your boy know everything he told her at Freda's house. I know, and I'm gonna make her tell. She hasn't been subpoenaed yet, but after they hear this story, she will be. Melly's slow. She had his back. She told what they already knew. Melly wanna play dirty. Well, tell the lawyer we know shit they don't even know, and we have decided to cooperate. He dogged my child when she kept his secret. So, Miss Holmes, and there it sounds like Mariah did tell you something about what happened. It did sound like that, she says. And
see? So what now? So then what's to happen now is the jig is up. The mama like, fuck it. The jig is up. Now she trying to find a way out. She know that they done grabbed her ass from down there where the islands at. She doing the deposition. Now it's like, I'm not going to jail for this young man. It looking like he guilty. From what he done told my daughter, from the way he moving, the suspicious shit going on. She probably had time enough to hear the blogs and the media and see what they got on this man. So now she thinking, if I keep going along with this shit, I could possibly lose my freedom and my daughter can as well. So now she's switching. Now she's saying, fuck that, we gonna cooperate, yada, yada, yada. Now, if they would have never came and got her from the islands, she wouldn't have cooperated. But we know how older people is. You know, a lot of times when the police get involved, a lot of old people like, fuck that shit, I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening here. What's happening here is they switching now from being on, well, they really went, I ain't gonna say it was on Melly's side, but they was cool with Track paying her to stay out of the way until this shit over with, right? But since the people came and got her motherfucking ass, now she like, fuck this shit. We finna tell, I'm gonna get my daughter to tell what she know, this and that there, because we ain't finna ruin our life for Mr. Demons. Told y'all.
He goes, because Bortland called, the detective called me and said Bortland said that I was threatening his life or whatever. So that's why she screenshotted that and sent it over to the detective. Okay. Dude, this is getting real confusing.
So she took screenshots because her and Bortland would get into it and she sent it to the police. Ooh. So what Bortland threatening her for? If y'all innocent, what is all this back and forth? It ain't supposed to be all that. It's supposed to be, hey people, tell the truth. If you innocent, all the parties involved should have been able to just tell the truth. The girl, the mama, everybody. I'm telling you.
Melly's girlfriend's mom is hinting her daughter was told something. Dude, this ain't looking good for Melly, boys. Have you reviewed the discovery to see the confessions that Mr. Demons have given? No. So you haven't read any of the message? No. Were you receiving money from Mr. Demons to support yourself? No.
That's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie. Yes, she was. Bitch, you ain't just finna go down there. You ain't got no money to just go down there and stay in the islands for months and years and all of this shit. You're a goddamn lie.
find out if they're being paid to be quiet by Melly's team, but she's denying that pretty much.
The
That's
bitch
pretty much it
line.
for the deposition of Melly's girlfriend's mom, Felicia, or if I'm pronouncing that wrong. We just got information that YNW Sakchaser allegedly sent nudes to Melly's girlfriend. Now, I'm not putting things out there, but I'm just saying a lot of dudes would lose their shit if something like that happened with their best friend. They try to fight them or they try to do something. So this could be a big motive. I didn't even know this was a thing. I don't think I've ever seen this. This is like news to me. It's probably news to a lot of you guys. And then also there's just more incriminating Snapchat messages apparently that we're going to see in trials. This is going to get real interesting. And dick pics, boys. Dick pics are being sent, and he could have got killed over it, dude. He could have got killed over a dick pic. I'm not even trolling. You know my channel, subscribe, follow me, Twitter, Instagram.
Okay, so y'all just got the gist of it, right? Y'all got the gist of it, right? Sack was hell, man. I'm telling you, Sack was hell. You see what I'm saying? Sack was a motherfucker. You get into it with his mama. You getting it. You knock the man teeth out. You fucking sending this girl dick pics. God damn, Sack. God damn it, Sack. Damn, dog. Know what I'm saying? But listen, you see what I'm saying? You see? So did you hear all of that? Hold on, I got some notes on this shit. I took notes on the same shit. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so the defense, Melly's team is trying to say that it wasn't no phone call, right? But Jamie, Melly's mama, is the one who told the police it was a phone call between her and Melly. See what I'm saying? I told you they slow. Right. Look, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna answer a couple of y'all questions because y'all in the chat, and we gonna listen. And I gotta go to work in a little bit, but after I come from work, we gonna go live again and we gonna go over this whole shit again. So let me go through some of y'all shit. Yes, they was all snakes. Shout out to Payne Young. Shout out to Chicks 1000. Shout out to Der Cruz. The trial gonna be crazy for real. I told y'all. Shout out to Kiana C. You right, Z. That's cap for real. Yeah, Z, you see how we think she lying, the jury gonna think the same. Exactly. They could, definitely. Dream Dog, yuck, because Melly couldn't beat Sack ass. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. Just think about, you got an old big gorilla ass nigga. He throwing his weight around, you the boss, and he just having his way. He doing the fuck he want to do with every goddamn body. He getting into it with Track. He getting into it with you, knocking your teeth out. He getting into it with your mama. Listen. The motive for him killing Sack is crazy. Like, they got definitely enough motive from all these different incidences. And Sack want his motherfucking money too, because he ain't getting paid. Melly got all this getting signed and getting all this notoriety. And Sack the one who helped put this shit together. And he ain't getting shit. He still walking around with pull-outs. And you got goddamn VVs. Listen, the Cruz, that's what I'm saying, man. The why did Juvie get killed? I told you, that's the elephant in the fucking room. That is the elephant in the room, man. I keep hearing shit, but none of the shit moves me. None of the shit. It's like I don't want to believe that the boy just got killed just because he was there. You know? But they say that they already had this plan that they were supposed to do this in Chicago when they was out there with them. So that's the mystery in this whole thing, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, man. Please hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Juvie was at the wrong place. What it sound like, man. Juvie was at the wrong. Sack didn't give a fuck, Z. For real, Sack, bitch. I'm bitch. Sack boy ain't give a damn. Listen. Let me tell you something. From all accounts, they say Sack was a bully now. I'm telling you, he beat up Jay Green 5 times. He knocked Melly teeth out. He done fought Portland too. He getting into it with Track. He blowing Melly back out. He threatening Melly mama. He sending Melly girlfriend dick pics. Boy, I bet some more shit Sack did that we don't know about, boy. Sack wasn't no nigga. Sack was like Suge Knight, boy. I'm talking about he ain't give no fucks. But Bort was there too, so why did Bort not get killed? Bort didn't get killed because, first of all, if Bort get killed, then it's clear cut that it's Melly, right? But Bort was in on the shit too. I'm telling you, Bort was in on the shit too, right? And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I think Melly looked at Bort like he didn't pose a threat. Like Bort didn't pose a threat. Bort, from what I'm hearing, Bort was damn near homeless. He was so happy to be around them. All he did was drive. Portland was not a rapper before them boys got killed. All he did was drove around. He was a loyal, cool homeboy. Now you gotta think, if I'm damn near poor, damn near homeless, they say Bort was damn near sleeping on park benches, nigga. Sleeping where he could. You know what I'm saying? Portland's mama is on drugs real bad. She snorts cocaine. You see what I'm saying? So he had a fucked up life. You feel what I'm saying? And they saying that, just think, they took him in. Melly took him in. Now you went from almost being fucked up, homeless, and all this type of shit to now you're apart. Well, they knew each other for a long, long time. But I'm saying, now you in the clique now. Y'all finna get fame and all of this type of shit. So what reason would it be to kill Portland? You see what I'm saying? It's like you're taking a bum in off the street, making him your driver, and then you're murdering. Like, you get what I'm saying? Portland just happy to be there. Portland is 100% happy to be there from where he was. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's probably why Portland went along with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They even to the point, they say if Portland tells, they saying that Portland life damn near be over with because he really ain't got nothing going on. He would be banned. He would be shunned by track. Them Haitians down there probably want to kill him. He can't go back to the G because then they'll know that y'all knew that y'all planned to kill Juvie and Sack. So his life would be over. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really got no money like that. So he would be fucked. So they saying that's another reason why Portland's staying solid. Portland's whole life is tied up into this case. You see what I'm saying? His only hope is if this, well, he got two hopes, but he don't seem to think it that way. He could actually tell and go move and go live another life somewhere else. But in his mind, his only hope is if they get found not guilty, so he could continue to live this life that he got, because the life he had before that wasn't by shit. So he like torn like a motherfucker. Let me see. Bort could die. He was an accomplice with men. Exactly. Bortland couldn't die. Exactly. Plus, Bort got rid of the bodies. Exactly. They all slow. Why say it was a drive-by with no evidence of the? Exactly. What time you go off? We probably gonna go live again tonight. Probably like 1. I get off like 12:30. So like 1. We'll go live again about 1. Oh, we going live tonight. We motherfucking going live. I'm gonna watch it and eat my popcorn straight up. When are you coming back? We're gonna do it like 12:31. Yeah, what time you going live tonight? Chanel Brown. Shout out Shike. Hit that like button. Shout out Raleigh Stiley. Shout out. Thank you, man. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate that. Shout out Payne Young. Nah, bro, we side with Sack. He sided with Sack. In Chicago, I heard that. Listen, you know me, I got my sources. I've been heard about the Chicago shit. I heard about the Chicago shit a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's kind of got me kind of like, what the fuck, they killed you? Listen, I'm tell you something. Me and Spoon is close, right? He done told me a couple times why they feel like Juvie was killed. But in my mind, I still can't wrap my mind around believing all the way 100% that they killed that man for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it might be true. It might be fucking true. But I just still I don't want to believe that Melly just killed that man for collateral damage. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a life, bro. Like, You could have, I mean, I wish Sack wasn't dead either, man. I don't give a fuck. I talk this shit, I crack on Sack about his, his sexuality, and all this other shit he be having going on. But I don't give a fuck. I still don't think Sack should have died for none of this shit, dog. Maybe an ass whooping, but they couldn't whoop him. Maybe not fuck with him no more, cut him off, something like that. But I don't think Sack should have died. I wish he wouldn't have died, and I don't think he should have died for none of this shit. None of this is a death sentence to me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Melly and I got all what I got going on, I just don't fuck with Sack. I'm just gonna cut you off. I'm gonna let you die the slow death of being broke and watching me be successful. If that's the case, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I ain't finna fuck up my chance of living this life that very few people get to live because of pride, ego, jealous. I mean, I ain't gonna say jealousy. Being ashamed of whatever happened. No, I'm just gonna cut you the fuck off and forget you ever exist and let you die down there. You know what I'm saying? Where the poor people at? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you watch me on TV every day and want to kill yourself because of you fucked up this opportunity. That's what I'm gonna do if I'm in Melly's situation. I'm not gonna throw my life away to fuck up you, not me. Know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of young boys doing that shit nowadays. Yeah, he was trying to talk to Melly and the girlfriend. He was trying to do a soiree, what they call it, a shebang. And now our powers combine. He was trying to do a motherfucking horizontal mambo with all of them, boy. He was trying to do a fruit cocktail. Everybody in that motherfucker. I'm talking about all kind of feet and legs crossed each other and all kind of crazy shit, man. Sack had a weird motherfucking mind, man. Sure, he wouldn't have shot Melly. I don't know. Drew wouldn't have shot. Sack felt he was old. He did. Sack definitely felt he was old, so he was gonna get him one way or the other. I believe that. I definitely believe Sack felt he old. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Sack was old. If what they saying is true, as far as how Sack came, I'm not saying Melly wouldn't have blew up anyway because he was very talented, still very talented. But they saying Sack was the connection. They saying Young Thug was Sack's cousin. They both last name Williams. Sack is from Atlanta. They saying Sack is the one who started making, like, how I'm gonna say this? He the one who influenced Melly to dress how he dressed. That's that Atlanta shit. You see what I'm saying? That's that, ooh. You see what I'm saying? Put that dress on, babe. That type shit. So, they say even the ideals of certain videos and concepts and shit like that. Sack was very instrumental in this thing. I feel like, if what they telling me is true, I feel like Sack was old. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how much Sack was old. Okay, put it away. Sack wasn't old to show the man girlfriend no dick pic. Sack wasn't old to keep blowing this man back out. Sack wasn't old to be trying to keep throwing his weight around. But I do believe Sack was owed a financial compensation for the role that he played in lining everything up to where Melly was able to take off. I do believe that. For real. What's happening now? For real, okay. For real, that's how I would have did his ass. ZB Music TV, Sack lied about, Sack like chasing sacks and free, and what they call it, tasting sacks. Boy, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know how dangerous a motherfucker like Sack is? I'm just saying, he a gangster, gay, killer thug that ain't scared of shit. Sack was dangerous, boy. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Sack was a new breed of killers. Listen, Sack would kill a nigga, fuck your bitch, threaten your mama. Sack was a motherfucker, boy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, boy. Sack was a motherfucker. Now that this shit coming out, Sack was a motherfucker. Listen. People told me Sack was a bully, but I didn't know all of this shit. I didn't know Sack sucked the girl a dick pic. Know what I'm saying? I didn't know this shit till the shit came out, the deposition came out. I'm telling you, they say Sack was a bully. I heard this shit a year ago, but I didn't know to what degree. Now that it's all the picture and shit coming together, bro, Sack ain't no motherfucking joke, boy. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Or you must do, yeah, exactly, like Young, yeah, exactly. He just like his big cousin, Young Thug. He a gay killer thug. For real, boy. I'm telling you, with a dress on, don't fuck with me, nigga. What that, hey, that nigga have a dress on with a motherfucking AK-47, and you better not say nothing to him, boy. That nigga kill you, boy. Listen, it ain't no doubt in my mind that Sack wouldn't have killed them a nigga, boy. For real, boy. Bro, Melly was scared of Sack. Let's just be real, dog. How you want, bro, I looked up Melly the other day, right? Melly weighed 120, nigga. I looked him up. I got it. What a shit at? I got his court shit right here, nigga. I looked up his court case, nigga. Nigga Melly, his shit in the Broward County Clerk of Courts. Nigga Melly 120, nigga. 5'6". Bro, you know how fucking little that is? Do you know how little that is? Bro, Melly was scared of that man, boy. They say Sack beat up Jay Green 5 times. Jay Green, how you let that nigga beat you up 5 times? Boy, ain't never been beat up by no one person 5 times. Sack was a motherfucker, man. Listen, they say them niggas down there had done stepped down on Melly and them. I'm talking about the older niggas, because they was putting money behind Melly and them when they first started doing the rapping shit, right? They say they pulled guns on them and all, like felt like Melly and them owed them something, right? Check this out, right? Sack wasn't there. Nigga, they say Sack found out, went down there, pulled gun out on them niggas, and told them we don't owe you shit. They say Sack told them niggas we don't owe y'all shit. The same niggas that pulled guns on Melly and them, older niggas, the niggas that had a little bit of money in the G and were putting money behind them, right? When it started popping off, they felt like Melly and them kind of like owed them, right? Pulled guns on them, talked all kind of shit. How it go? Say Sack went back down that bitch, my nigga, with a gun, nigga. Cause he wasn't there when the initial shit popped off. Pulled the gun on nigga, told the nigga, we don't owe y'all shit, nigga. Nigga, Sack wasn't no joke, boy. Yeah, he was the bodyguard. He was guarding all the bodies and tasting the fruits, the forbidden fruits. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, think about it. Listen, the man wasn't scared of shit, dog. Nobody, listen. He wasn't scared of fucking boys. He wasn't scared of sending your girl dick pics. He wasn't scared of getting into it with Track. He wasn't scared of beating Jay Green up 5 times. He wasn't scared of beating up Portland. He wasn't scared of doing a motherfucking thing. I'm telling you, listen, we have clear motive for Melly wanting to Sack out the way, dog. I mean, goddamn, I done seen people die for less. I beat up my cousin for 50 cents. I'll tell y'all about that story one time. Broke his leg by 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? It's the principle. It wasn't about the 50 cents. It was the principle. But we'll talk about that later on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, you see what the fuck going on here? You see the collage. You see the painting that's being painted. Boy, it's not looking good for Melly, dog. Not when it comes to motive. Because you know police have to establish motive. What the hell? That from Britain? That from Britain? Jay, you from Britain? You know I ain't too good with my flags, Jay. You from Britain? Sack being from Atlanta. Shout out from Puerto Rico. Sack was from Atlanta. He had a whole army behind him too. I'm telling you, a whole army full of gay thugs. Shout out to London, man. We got London in the building in this bitch, man. Can I get some tea and crumpets? Can I get some tea and crumpets? Straight up, shout out to Jay, boy. Listen, man, for real, I told y'all we international in this bitch. But look, though, that nigga Sack ain't no motherfucking joke, though, bro. Listen, bro, hey, y'all hit that like button too, man. I don't even want to get off this live, bitch, but I gotta go to work, though. For real, y'all some real motherfuckers, dog. Bro, listen, that nigga Sack was hell, dog. But I don't give a fuck, man. I wish Melly wouldn't have did this shit, dog. Again, I wish motherfucking Kiana C, where that flag is? Tell me where you from, Kiana C, so I give y'all a shout out, man. Rep your shit. Listen, man, I wish none of this shit would have happened, dog. I wish them boys would have stuck together, blowed up, and I would have seen their ass on the motherfucking billboard. You know what I'm saying? I really do, man, because that means my homeboy have his son. That means Sakchaser's sexual history wouldn't have been out there like that. You know what I'm saying? And that means Melly would have been able to use his God-given talent to help his family to live the life he could have lived, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just reporting on this shit, man. But I wish this shit wouldn't have happened, dog. For real, bro. This shit is sad, dog. And let me tell you something. We forgetting about the Murder on My Mind song, bro. That shit just like an eerie fucking cloud over this whole situation. Ain't it? The Murder on My Mind song, think about it. Like, he made the song before this shit happened. It's like this shit was meant to happen. Ain't it? That's crazy, ain't it? Because people was thinking that he made the song afterwards because art so much imitated life. But that's not what it was. It was like a precursor, like a prediction, like a fate on his life in this whole situation. Like, you get what I'm saying? Can you imagine Juvie and Sack hearing this song before they actually popped off? Well, can you imagine Juvie and Sack them hearing this song in Portland and hearing this song, and then he end up living this whole shit out for real? That shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy, dog. But look, I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna go to work. Listen, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, get them likes up. Listen, we going back live tonight, dog, because you know me, I like to talk. And this ain't long enough time for me, and I fucks with y'all, man. Listen, please, if y'all don't get the notification, listen, unsubscribe, subscribe again, turn on all so y'all get the notifications. We gonna come back in tonight. Listen, I'm gonna call a couple people down there in the G and in the Dub, and I'm gonna get some more information so I have some new shit to talk about, because this deposition just hit the presses yesterday, day before yesterday, right? So I want to bounce this off a couple of my sources and see what information they got to fill in some of this shit, so we can get some other little shit, you know what I'm saying? Other little information to add with this that the blogs, the national news don't have. You see what I'm saying? But listen, man, I love y'all, man. I love rocking with y'all, man. Please hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed, man. If you're a new person just coming visiting our chat, man, listen, boy, I got the coolest, I don't give a fuck. I got the coolest fucking chat on fucking YouTube. I fucks with these people, man. Listen, my people is 100 in this bitch, dog. We talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. We don't motherfucking be acting like, oh, we can't see this, say this, and say this. You ever see some bloggers, they be trying to be down with the rappers and all that shit? I ain't down with nobody. I'm down with my motherfucking chat. You feel what I'm saying? That's who the fuck I'm down with, and I fucks with them, dog. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hit that like button. Listen, I know shit. You see what I'm saying? So when you're talking about the Melly case, I got a lot of information. I got shit that I still ain't shared with y'all, just out of respect and out of, I'm waiting till the trial gets started. Because once I hear the shit out, then I can say the shit. You see what I'm saying? But some shit I just want to hold. I still got the interview with YNW Juvie's father. I'm still going to be dropping segments. As soon as my boy give me the okay, the green light, that I can drop y'all some more segments. He dropped a bunch of Jews in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do have interviews with him on the bottom of my page. And on my page, if you want to see those, go look at those. He telling about how Melly dressed Juvie for his funeral. Talking about how Juvie and Portland got the same sister, which is Chloe. This shit get deep, man. I love y'all. Shout out y'all. I got to go work. I told you I got a tree job. Like, share, subscribe. Chill.